Sonic's Green Hills Adventures Season 4 Chapter 7 First Day Back to School. Sonic's point of view.
I woke up to the sound of my alarm clock with the biggest smile on my muzzle, for the first day of school was today. Hey Silver, it's time to get up. Our first day of school is today. I said as I shook Silver's shoulder excitedly, trying to coax him into waking up.
Okay, I'm up, bro.
Silver said as he gently pushed me off of him and sat up. Great, let's see if the others are awake. I said as I began to head to the door. When we got downstairs, we saw Pretzel Mo making breakfast and everyone else at the dining table. Good morning, guys. So did you sleep well, Midnight and Solly? I asked as we joined them at the table.
Hey guys, we slept like tombstones.
Midnight replied.
Hey, I was thinking that you could take Midnight to chill with you.
Sully suggested, hopefully, as we begin eating. Really, that's a great idea. You can stick with me, Midnight, if you're up for this idea. I offered an agreement.
Sure, I had a feeling I'd be bored otherwise.
Midnight replied excitedly.
After they finished eating, they were getting ready for school.
Our Midnight and Silver, there are two girls you should avoid at our school. Their names are Jade and Veronica.
Sonic said very seriously as he showed Midnight and Silver a picture of them.
They did insane things to me and Shadow.
Sonic added shakily as he remembered everything they did to him and Shadow.
I get it. Thanks for the heads up.
Silver said as he hugged Sonic comfortingly. Then they left for school. When they got there, Jade and Veronica were standing by the entrance.
What the heck? Another one?
Veronica said in shock.
And what is that girl with you?
Jade demanded fearfully.
Yes, this is Silver. He's our little brother. We met him during our vacation at the Australian coast. As for her, this is Midnight Skellington, the princess of Halloween Town. Her and her mother Sully are staying at our house until we can get them home.
Shadow said confidently.
Technically, I'm a skilled little angel.
Midnight added sheepishly.
Oh, and just in case you have been living under a rock, we have a baby sister. Her name is Annika, and she loves us the way we are.
Sonic added happily as they started entering the school. Jade's point of view.
Once the freaks were out of our sight, I turned to Veronica. There's no way I'll accept that. Don't you worry, Veronica. I said as we began to head to our locker.
Well, I do when it comes to Silver and Aniko. However, Midnight is royalty, we better not mess with her.
Veronica replied nervously, for she was obviously afraid of the angle freak. Oh, please, Veronica, don't tell me you're chickening out. My question is why they brought her here. I said seriously as we headed to first period.
Of course not, but I don't want to have to deal with the consequences from her mom.
Veronica replied through gritted teeth. Okay, fair point, but I'm still keeping an eye on her. I said as we sat down.
Right after they entered the school building, Sonic turned to Silver.
So do you think you will be okay?
Sonic asked him with a concerned look on his face. Silver could tell Sonic's big brother instincts were kicking into high gear.
Yes, I'll be fine, Sonic. I'll see you at lunch.
Silver said enthusiastically as he turned to go to first period.
Okay, bye, Silver.
Sonic said right before heading to gym class with his friends. Dr. Robotnik's point of view.
I decided not to rest for the night before continuing to Green Hills, so I put the van on autopilot with the GPS settings to Green Hills still on, so the van was still going to the right direction. Now I was working on a new robot model. I still had the blue quill, and it will be this robot's power source. Soon the hedgehog and everyone he loves will pay dearly. Then I remembered what Oji said as I returned to Earth. I wondered what he meant and how long would it be until he gets here. Well, I'd deal with him later. After all, my creation was almost complete.
Midnight's point of view.
As we were walking to Sonic's gym class, I was thinking about Daddy. Was he okay? What will he think about me revealing myself to a Holman school? Holmans aren't supposed to know about our existence, and most importantly, how will everyone else rate to me? I was so lost in my thoughts that I didn't notice that Sonic was trying to get my attention.
Hey, Earth to Midnight, can you hear me?
Sonic asked as he waved a gloved hand in front of my face. I finally shook my skull and was aware of my surroundings again. Sorry, Sonic. I just have a lot on my mind. Were you telling me something? I asked sheepishly as I gave Sonic my full attention.
Just reassuring you about the possible varying reactions the students will have to seeing you for the first time. Just know we'll protect you, okay?
Sonic replied seriously. I said as we entered the gym.
Hey guys, we have a special guest. This is Pumpkin Princess Midnight Skellington, the Princess of Halloween.
Sonic announced enthusiastically as he allowed the class to see me. Hi guys, it's nice to meet you all. I said sheepishly as I paid close attention to their faces. They all looked fascinated instead of frightened. To my relief,
Midnight, I'm the gym teacher. What brings you here?
the gym teacher asked me curiously. My daddy's mortal enemy, Ojibaki, finished me and my mommy here. Then he brought Dr. Robotnik out, and they have teamed up. I replied shakily.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Wait, what happened to your father?
The gym teacher asked carefully. That's when I guessed at the terrifying realization. Oh no, I have no idea. What did that jerk do to him? I asked out loud in a panic.
Well, easy, Midnight. It's going to be alright, I promise.
Sonic said as he instantly hugged me. Yeah, you're right, Sonic. I can't go on assuming the worst. I said as I hugged him back as I remembered the advice he gave me yesterday.
Meanwhile, back in Halloween Town, Jack just woke up in his cell.
Why, I have to get out of here.
Jack said in a panic once he was fully aware of his surroundings. He first tried breaking the door down, however, something blew him to the back cell wall.
Already a magical barrier. Well, now, let's see how tough you are after this.
Jack said in frustration as he recovered. Then he turned into his Pumpkin King form and made a fireball. Jack threw it at the cell door hoping magical force would take down the barrier. Instead, it blew him back even harder.
No, I have to get a message to Dr. Finkelstein, or else I'll never see my family again.
Jack screamed as he stayed down this time. Suddenly he heard footsteps running towards his cell, so he looked up to see it was Beryl.